Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko was thrust into the limelight yesterday when Esentially Sports published an article, citing an RTL interview as the source, which reported that Marko had called reigning world champion Lewis Hamilton's involvement in the fight against racism a distraction to his title aspirations. Hamilton would soon passionately respond to this on his social media accounts, resulting in heavy backlash from the public directed towards Marko. However, a little later, Hamilton would delete those posts. The air has finally been cleared as to what really happened. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Marko, I'm not a racist. Red Bull has now released a statement confirming that those alleged statements were not made by Helmut Marko. RTL confirmed to us that these statements were never made during the interview. Esentially Sports then removed the article and tweet in question from its site. Helmut Marko himself revealed how he came to know about the whole incident and how things were cleared up. My phone was red hot for hours. Vicky Lloyd, press officer for Red Bull, called me with questions if I had said it. I had no idea what she was talking about because it came out of the blue. At RTL, it was sorted out. Marko would go on to look at it from Hamilton's perspective. He's emotionally very involved, and it's not up to him as a racing driver to research the authenticity of the news. We are now taking steps against the website, but fortunately there are also plenty of journalists who can see what's really going on. He concluded by reaffirming that he is not a racist and the diversity at Red Bull is a testament to that. I'm not a racist. We have all kinds of people working within our organisation of different nationalities. This has always been the case in the youth program and will always be the case. Hamilton and Marko have since privately exchanged emails, and Marko says he is pleased with the outcome. Fast feed. Former F1 driver turned media personality Karun Chandok thinks that Ferrari is behind and they have to deal with that because for such a large team there is no excuse not to win. Former F1 driver Johnny Herbert feels that Max Verstappen got the chance to join a top team at a young age and also has to deal with his own mistakes and the accompanying criticism. He also added that Verstappen, however, adapted quickly and has shown that young talents can make that step quickly. Former F1 world champion Damon Hill thinks that the championship will be very special because you have to deal with a smaller calendar. Every race will be full throttle because you won't have time to recover. Developing is hardly possible this season, you'll have to be there right away. McLaren is allegedly looking to sell a minority stake in its F1 team to help fund its F1 program. Red Bull's Alex Albon has revealed that he is 1.89 meters tall, because of which he has to find a complicated balance between body weight and muscle strength. Yathgang Akumaran, the business strategist of Formula One, has revealed that there will be pretty major announcements around diversity and inclusivity the coming weeks. Andy Cowell, who will soon step down from his role of MD of Mercedes AMG HPP, has said that the Mercedes MGU-H has been blamed for the lack of noise and for high complexity. He also added that if the MGU-H is abandoned, it would be a backward step when the development work has already been done. Adam Baker, who is responsible for safety on behalf of the FIA, has said that one of the key areas in holding a successful event and learning from the hard lessons of Melbourne is in having precise contact tracing and then having a rapid testing capability. And Mercedes' Valtteri Bottas thinks it's a battle between the three top teams, but what the order is will depend on which one of the teams had a big update and things like that. Should Lewis have been responsible for fact-checking the article in question, or does the responsibility lie solely with Esentially Sports, who published the false information? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula One.